How to make your slime as stretchy as mine. And just saying, this recipe is only for butter slimes and opaque slimes. It won't work in clear slimes or like iceberg slimes or anything like that. I personally don't have any of those slimes. I only have the other types that I've tried it on. So I'm not sure if it works on other kinds of slime because I don't have every kind of type. But you can sure try it out at home because it's really easy. Here, let me grab something. Oh, sorry guys, I accidentally turned you. You're gonna first need, you're gonna need two materials. First, you're gonna need some lotion. And here, let me grab it. Water. Any water works, doesn't matter if it's mineral water, normal water, Fiji water, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if it's Great Values, it doesn't matter anything really. Because it's just water, there's no real difference. First, you're gonna get your lotion. If it's a bigger slime, start with 2 pumps. But if it's a smaller slime like mine that you can about hold in your hands, it's gonna have a few gaps, but you can hold in your hands like this. You're only gonna need 1 pump. Here, let me put it in. About that much. If your lotion bottle sprays out more, then probably only do the amount that I did and start rubbing it around in. You can stretch it, fold it over, I'd recommend, and then start stretching it. See how mine's already getting more stretchy? And then if yours doesn't get stretchy right away, then you can keep adding amounts that you need. I'd recommend if your slime's super dry, do 5 at least. Like I had another butter slime that was really dry and I added 5 pumps. It was okay, but I added a little bit more. I'm pretty sure I added like 7. So then it was like about this consistency. And now that it's nice like this, you're gonna need to keep it like this because if you just put lotion, sometimes it doesn't stay like that with butter slimes. So you're gonna get about a cap full of water. If you have a bigger slime, just measure how, like 2 caps or about a tablespoon. Just like the tiniest little bit. Don't do too much. About this much should be good. Because if you add too much, then your slime's just going to turn into a sticky mess. So then I'd recommend just like start getting the water into the slime. Don't try and like make a bubble like and fold it over because that will make it very hard and water will splash out at you. I've had that happen before. But now it might get a little bit harder from the water. It usually gets a little bit sticky at first. And if you add too much lotion, that happens too. But see, it's getting a little bit more sticky. But that's not bad. Now it's not really sticky anymore. And now it's just more stretchy and a nice butter slime. I'm going to add a little bit more water just to do some to make it a little bit more firmer and like stretchy. I added a little bit too much. Let's just scoop it up. Okay. And if you're doing this near a sink or a bathroom or anywhere that you have a sink or outside, then I would 100% recommend doing it over like a bowl or a sink because sometimes it can get a little bit messy. But usually not, like right now, since I've done this before, I know how to not get it messy. You just rub it into the slime so it absorbs it. And sometimes if your slime gets drier quick, if your weather changes a lot, if you're in different places, like if it's just in winter right now and it's just going into spring, or if it's getting colder outside and it's summer, so you might need to do this more often, like every 3 to 2 weeks. I usually do this every 3 to 2 weeks. My weather's not changing, but this slime is personally not the best slime in the world. I got it from the Dollar Tree, so I'm going to add half a pump more of lotion. And if you have about the same amount of slime as me, you can follow along and do the same recipe I did if you want. But if you have a different texture, like opaque slime, then you could do something different because you're definitely going to need a different amount. Opaque slime usually needs less lotion and the same amount of water. You usually only use 1 squirt if it's just normal like mine. And this is the final result. Comment down below. If the comments are turned on, sometimes they don't turn on. Comment down below what other slime things I should do. I already posted a slime recipe video and a slime ASMR short. They're both shorts, but yeah, if I don't really know any other recipes how to make like iceberg slimes and clear slimes and that, so I'll have to watch a tutorial and then show you. But yeah, that's it. Bye guys.